This is Unapologetic podcast, and I'm your host, Jae Michelle. We are back.
It's Rob. What up, though? I was late, 7 minutes late today. Hey, I'm learning, man.
Okay.
Episode 3.
Hey, if y'all listen to the music I played while we was waiting for him, epic. If I do say so myself.
Yeah, everything is love. Shout out to Jay-Z and Beyonce. They shot that video in the Louvre. You know how much it costs to rent that out? Please.
Nobody could ever but them. Unless they shoot a movie like Angels and Demons or The Da Vinci Code.
Right.
2 of my favorite movies, 2 of my
Classics.
favorite books. I read the books before I watched the movie.
Speaking of books.
Speaking of books, thank you. Speaking of books, I forgot my book, but I'll bring it to you. Good. No, it was for a purpose, but we'll talk about that later. But since we already running late, let's just hop right into it. This episode, we're talking about our personal experiences in dating. You as a single 35, you love to say that, single 35-year-old man with no kids and a 40-year-old woman who looked 25, single mother with a son. We're going to talk about our dating experiences.
No doubt, man.
How often do you go to the gym?
3 to 4 times a week.
You are really out of breath.
Yeah.
How far did you run to the door from the car?
Just right there. But the thing was, it's a lot that's going on too. So, but yeah, I made it.
Just
7
right
minutes late. Yeah, it was just right there. I'm getting older, but I'm still in good shape. Though.
Oh my goodness. So there's 3 types of dating. So you casually dating, dating to be in a relationship, it's casually dating to be in a relationship, and exclusively dating. Mm-hmm. So if you don't know the 3, which you should,
self-explanatory to me.
They are self-explanatory, but common sense ain't common.
It's not.
Mm-hmm. Casually dating is to have fun, dating one or multiple people just as a companionship. And casually dating to be in a relationship, you're dating one or multiple people when you're just stepping out into the dating space and you're looking for someone to click with, someone to get to know, someone to hang out with, someone that you enjoy, being around that person in the home, out of the home, because y'all got to that level to where y'all probably coming over to each other's house, not just going outside. So then y'all are casually dating to be in a relationship, and then you got exclusively dating, which is not a relationship.
Not yet.
But y'all are almost there. It's the step before a relationship.
Y'all done cut off everybody else. Y'all exclusively focusing on each other. Y'all had that conversation already.
Each other. You are having the conversation to be exclusive.
That's real.
Which level?
I'm at like 1 and 2. Like the casual dating to be fun and relationship. But the thing is, it's like, I admit I use my ego because the 5 things, I'm a commodity, humbly speaking. So therefore, I like to see women compete and like try to, I won't say prove themselves.
Compete for you?
It is a competition. Is it not a competition when dudes are 1 and 3 to narrow it down?
Men take it as a competition.
Yeah.
Which is why I learned to not tell men that I'm casually dating.
Don't tell them that.
I learned that.
Yeah.
They automatically take it as a competition.
Or they just gonna want to smash. She just casually. She don't want to serious. So, hey man, I keep them. That's a good rotation.
Well,
piece.
Yeah, we talked about that 30 day. I don't have a 30-day rule, so
you shouldn't.
I don't. So
don't get me started on Steve Harvey.
you can't date me just to smash, because 9 times out of 10 I'm DTF anyway. Like if if you don't know what DTF is, a lot of people don't know what DTF is, and I be saying that a lot. And somebody asked me like, "What is DTF?" If you didn't watch
American Pie, any white comedy,
Jersey Shore, DTF is down to fuck.
Down to fuck.
Right.
And I tell dudes all the time, for a chick trying to make you wait 30, 60 days, she not that into you. The higher the interest is in the girl, the easier it is.
I'm not going to date anyone that I don't like.
But it's a lot of girls getting free meals out here. You got to understand.
But yeah, we talking about me.
Okay.
I'm not going to date anybody that I don't like. Mm-hmm. So if I don't find you attractive or handsome or sexy in some type of way, because sexiness don't always come with looks.
They don't. With women. Because we not valued on our looks.
Right. So if I find you attractive in some type of way, I'm already made up my mind that when I get the opportunity, I'm smashed.
That's real. I have nothing to say after that. That's the way it should be.
Right. So I don't have a 90-day rule. Like, men should not date me. But this is just me. Like, I know how you say men are. But if I say like I said, I learned I'm dating. I learned to not specify that I'm dating casually.
Yeah. Okay.
They automatically look at it as a competition. And I'm like, it's not a competition.
Yeah, but a woman, especially somebody look like you, are always gonna have more options than a man because every woman has something a man wants.
Mm-hmm.
That pouch y'all
Vagina.
sitting on. Thank you. Not every man has everything a woman wants. Because I just seen 3 homeless people sleep on the street. You think they can get ass?
No.
Thank you. So
they can get some homeless ass.
But have you ever seen a beautiful woman out there homeless, like a beautiful looking chick? No, because some dude gonna be like, wait a minute, hey, let me help wash you up, and you at least gonna try. Dudes is not like that. If you ain't got that your shit together.
If you don't have my Instagram, it's Jae Michelle 22. I just posted my rent. What you call it?
Tomorrow the 1st, y'all say, hey, slide in there.
The what do you call it? The statement. The rent statement.
Hey,
listen,
you know what?
Honey, listen.
Do not. She just got back from Hawaii, and when I was in New York,
just get back from Hawaii.
So I'm gonna put that out there, brothers.
But that's the thing. Like I took myself to Hawaii.
Simps, and it's expensive to go to Hawaii. Simps, if y'all see that statement, ignore it. If a woman can afford to go to Hawaii within a 30-day and deny her rent due tomorrow, no, I ain't gonna let that slide.
First of all, I went to Hawaii the top of April after I paid my rent last month.
And now she a little behind.
I'm not behind at all. I paid it.
The overdraft fee is hidden. So,
no.
Hey, simps.
He always try me. And I keep telling this man, like, we supposed to be like this. Like, you supposed to put the money with the men on me, not do me. Like, your friends and your family is already against me.
No, they just thought she was a sack chick because your son has a sibling within a year, less than a year younger than him or older.
Cute.
That's why
it had to be my fault. It couldn't be that my baby daddy was engaged in trash ass activities. Yeah. It had to be me being the side chick.
But yeah, I just like messing with you, man. Don't take it
no, I don't take it personal.
You think me what I just said gonna stop a dude from like, hey, Jay?
No, I don't take it personal. I'm just saying, like, I just posted my rent statement. So if anybody want to contribute, I live alone. I take care of myself and my son. I pay for my own travels. Like you said, I just went to Hawaii.
Most women can't afford to go. Single moms can't afford to go to Hawaii. So you're fortunate. And that is a fact.
Well, that's because I'd rather hop on a plane than buy a Gucci bag.
That's real. But you got to understand, like, I don't really give women money. But this one girl, I knew she was struggling. I said, let's go to grocery store. Get like $300 worth of groceries. Mm-hmm. If I can record her face.
I love that.
Listen, if I can record her face after I swipe my debit card at them groceries, it's classic.
It's beautiful because let me tell you why. I've had men, before I even had my son, I've had men to be like, let me take you here. Let me do this for you. Let me do that for you. And I'm like, you could just pay a bill or give me some money or go take me to the grocery store. But why would I do that? Like,
because
you'd rather spend $200-$300 at any restaurant of my choice, 5-star, one meal that probably not gonna eat. I'm not gonna doggy bag it because I don't eat leftovers. You know what I'm saying? So you got this $300-$400 meal, and you could have spent that. You know what I'm saying? Chilling in the house with me. I paid off a bill and went to the grocery store, whipped something up. You know what I'm saying? And we would have been having a chill night. You would have got some box. Everything would have been good.
That's real.
But
that's why
when you're not thinking outside the box like you are, rational. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh no, I don't have to.
I learned from the best, baby.
But you want to spend money on me at a 5-star restaurant. You're giving money to people who already got bread. Now, never once did I say I would cook for you. Never once did I say I would give you the box. But if you do something like that as a grand gesture, I'm smashing, bro. And I'm in the kitchen. Like, what you want to eat?
And plus, that $200 or $300 I spent on groceries, that's $300 she don't have to spend. She can go pay 2 or 3 bills, get some for her son, fill her tank up, and possibly go get her hair and nails done, depending on the budget. How much?
And she gonna be looking for you when she done. Like,
yep, that guac.
Where it's at, baby? Yup. Yeah, a lot of y'all don't.
Because let me tell you, I tell a lot of dudes, yeah, she gonna do that. A lot of dudes, of course, they got the head before, but if you ain't never really had that throat to body experience, get you a dick sucker. The throat to body, that means she really appreciates you, and the interest is real high.
Well, I can't wait to appreciate a nigga like that.
You ain't never got that throat to body to where like you was high interest. He just paid off a student loan or something. The Baskin weave. Come on, Jay. You made it. You ain't made it to 40 without. Come on now.
I've been treated well. You feel
Follow
me?
Sukiyani on Instagram.
Oh my God, I love her.
I love
She is
chicks.
the best.
That's what happened
I
when bust downs
love
get. Yeah,
her.
talking about eating a nigga ass. So like that was crazy. I only do that like when a girl is on punishment. She get in the tub. I don't really necessarily enjoy it, but if she's like on punishment, she did something bad
Oh, you
in the
make
tub.
her do it.
Yeah.
I was like, punishment.
Yeah,
Okay,
me,
you
I
do
don't do
that.
because woman ass look way better than a grown man hairy. Come on now.
So are you into like dominatrix? Like S&M, BDSM?
I don't. This girl, she had a studio in her condo in LA one time. I experienced with some of that because my favorite movie is one of my favorite movies. The sequel is what's that? 50 Shades of Grey.
50 Shades
Remember
of
that room he had?
That's the sex room. If you go on Netflix, there's a show called Make My Sex Room or something to
No,
that
Sex
effect.
Life.
No, that's a sitcom.
That's a sitcom. Okay.
There's a reality series. This white old lady, she's so sweet and so cute,
Check it
and
out.
she's making people sex rooms, and it's so dope. I was like,
What's the name
I
of it?
want a sex room. Make My Sex Room
Oh, I'm gonna
on
have to check it out.
Netflix. It's so dope. I was like, ooh, I want a sex room now.
Hey, man, there's a lot of good stuff out. You got to be creative, man. Like I
You
tell
do.
dudes all the time.
Okay, so I experimented recently with being blindfolded, handcuffed, and being spanked.
Okay, that's basic, but yeah,
It was
continue.
fun. I didn't mind it. It was nice.
That's good, but you take it up a notch. Take baby steps. Like
Well, yeah, I took another baby step. I have like this heart shaped butt plug. It's
Okay.
so cute.
Do it light up and stuff. I had
It don't light up, but they do have the one.
I had one to where like a
and
girl,
glow
it
in the
said my
dark.
name. Like it was like about that thick, and it was plugged in there. It
Shut
said my
up.
name.
Shit,
And she
look,
put a
you
message.
had a like like the belt,
Like the belt, but it was
like
smaller.
the belt buckle in her ass.
and
Talk about some Rob.
Yeah, you could put it. You could put it program to say whatever. You say yes, daddy.
Oh
And all that.
my
And she
god,
had
I'm
her
done
phone.
with you.
That's creativity, man.
What are your top 5 dating requirements?
Oh yeah, that's easy.
Requirement.
Number one, the biggest thing for me is feminine energy. If you real, most women that have a lot of feminine energy are real sweet, friendly, pleasant, and I can enjoy your company. Like I don't need to damn if you work at Subway. If I can just sit and watch the game while your feet up on my lap, drinking some Pinot Grigio, and me getting, because I'm intense when I'm watching the game. Let me rub on your feet, suck on them during halftime or stuff, whatever stuff like that. Me enjoy your energy, and you don't even bring none in. I understand she's scrolling through her phone. Don't whatever negativity, keep that over there on the phone.
Oh yeah, when you just quiet, sit back chilling while your man do his man thing.
Yeah. So of course fit, because I'm in the gym, I'm active, I go hiking and stuff like that. Fit, friendly, feminine, and not only that, you got to be. How can I say this? You can't be lazy. You got to have something going on, because you can't be like, I work 60 plus hours a week, go to the gym and go to school. So therefore, you got to have something going on to where like you don't want to be laid up with me. Let me miss you a little bit.
I love that.
Yeah, so that's fine.
Let me miss you a little bit. Like, that's important.
But the number one thing is feminine energy. A lot of women don't have that because they can be combative. They're frustrated, which I understand it. And they were never taught that. They real masculine women because they had to be.
Can you be taught feminine energy?
Yeah, but a lot of women, I won't say the word. They're jaded. It's a lot of women that's very jaded, to where the type of dudes they around, the people around, they around a lot of masculine women, and the type of dudes they date keeps them frustrated. And plus the past relationships and everything, women bring a lot of masculine energy on Facebook statuses. I can tell how feminine you are, what statuses you post. Like I just recently read Ash Cash.
I have feminine energy.
No.
On Facebook.
You, even though you are combative a little bit, but no, you are a very, very, very frustrated woman.
You think so?
I know so. So therefore, the thing is, yeah, and the thing is, that's why
I post in moment.
But
I post in moment and I post in thought.
Yeah.
So whatever I'm thinking, or if I'm reminded of something, or it's something that I've been through that I want to share, I'll post on Facebook. I don't, which is a bad habit that I really want to break. I don't post good moments.
Jeez,
and a lot of people don't.
That is true.
A lot of people don't post good moments because it's not, well, I have before. I just don't as often. And those posts don't get recognized.
But the negativity
Everybody,
blows up.
that's the algorithm. There's another.
Because people want that dopamine.
There's another documentary on Netflix about the algorithm and how it's set up to be negative. I watch documentaries more than I watch anything.
Me too.
It's set up to be negative. The algorithm pushes negative things in our faces.
They get the most reaction.
So when you're talking about something negative, you're gonna get instant. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So I try. I mean,
You
go ahead.
yeah, you gotta try harder, pimp, because some of your statuses I read, especially in the last 2 months, it's
Hmm.
kind of like you post them without a lot of forethought,
I
which is
know, and
listen,
I just posted that
and
today.
you know
Like
the
I'm
definition.
very impulsive.
Look at the definition of impulsive. It says without a lot of forethought.
Forethought, yeah.
If you think like, would this bring a lot of positive, or
And then I
then you
have
like, know
this
what? Let me keep it to myself
tattoo.
and pray on it.
I have this gun
Mhm.
on my arm with a ribbon around it. It means forthright shooter.
Mm.
I mean, it means straight shooter,
Oh, I ain't know that.
which means an honest and forthright person. But the
Yeah,
ribbon is because I'm a girl and it has some femininity into it.
yeah,
So yeah, and then I'm impulsive on top of it. Like whatever I think I want, I'm like, oh, I'm finna go do it, or I want to say, I'm gonna say it.
that's it. But you do have. I got to give you this. You do have a lot of feminine energy. Like when I can tell when you listen to me, when you listen to Ash, you really intently listening.
Oh yeah, I'm a
That's where the
very good
I saw you in your
listener.
feminine. I saw you in your feminine Ashley said, I'm like, damn, that's how, oh, okay. Even though I'm not dating you or nothing like that, I saw that feminine
Yeah,
energy. I'm like, okay, she do got some of
I'm
it.
a very good listener. Like all my friends are my friends since a long time ago, and even the new ones that I require, like Ashley.
Mhm.
Um, like I just like to keep good people around me.
That's real.
But yeah.
But yeah, but yeah, you do have some. Every woman does have some, but feminine energy does require you when you're around a dude that you
Hmm.
look up to, and you look up to him as daddy, and he's the leader. You're gonna have to bow down when he say, "Jay, babe, stop." You got that's feminine energy instead of being combative. His dick getting soft. Yeah, you gotta be like, hey, sometimes because hey, stop. Like Seattle, I had to tell her, hey, no, let me, I got it.
She
No, it's
feel
time to go.
upset.
Yeah, because we was at some spot out here. One time she was out here and they was fighting. The energy was bad. I was like, we about to go. What
Hmm.
happened? No, I'm paying for the drinks, other spots. And she was like, you know what? Yeah, she had to cooperate.
Mm.
Because if anything go down, I have to keep you protected. Like I never
Mhm.
been to jail a day in my life, but I go to jail protecting black women. So I said, she ain't want to leave, but we went out and had a good time. She had
Yeah.
cooperation.
She had to listen to you.
You remember KS said the number one thing men want from women is cooperation. I mean,
Who
but you
said
have to
that?
respect it. KS.
KS.
Kevin Samuels. Your boy. I can
Oh
only call you.
Jesus. Rest in peace,
Rest
Mr.
in peace. It's
Samuels.
almost next week is the anniversary of him passing. But the thing is, you have to cooperate. But
You
women only
post
gonna
that you
cooperate with a
post that
dude.
man too much.
But the only thing is,
You
women.
post that man too much.
I mean, he all over the internet now. They bringing his legacy. He was trying to help us, but I'm gonna end with this. Is just that in
Mhm.
order for a woman to be real and feminine, she has to fully respect the dude and look up to him. Yes, you ain't gonna call no dead
Absolutely.
daddy if you don't look up to him, or he ain't a leader or nothing. If he a bum,
Well,
well,
true.
yeah, but that's a whole nother discussion for the other day. But you do have some feminine. I saw that when you really intently listen and you trying to learn. I'm like, oh, that's
Oh
where I got her.
yeah. I'll hone in.
But like when you talking to a dude that's really well spoken and he know what he talk to, he not bringing no negativity, you can fall right into your feminine. They gotta drop
I
after that.
listen to men who are successful in their lives.
They got their
And I
shit
don't
going on.
mean like successful in corporate or you making a lot of money.
Just in general,
I listen to men who are successful in their lives.
they got their shit together. You can
You
tell
got your
at
shit
your age.
together, you have the basics. I mean, whether you have roommates or you have your own place, you have a car, you have a income. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? You don't have a bunch of women running around, a bunch of children running around.
You respect it.
Whatever you're doing in your life, you're successful at
That
it.
too. And of course, if he's well spoken.
So, well, yeah, that too, well spoken, well dressed.
Mhm.
So if you when I say well dressed, I'm not talking about
Designer, yeah,
designer and all that stuff. Like you
just
don't what
suitable.
you wear your pants up of your ass.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? You just look nice.
That's real. I look
So
nice
when
sometimes.
you speak to me and you make sense, I'm gonna listen. You know what I'm saying? So when I have men around me like that all my life.
Right.
But outside in the dating scene, if I come across men like that, I'm absolutely gonna hone in and like listen to what he's saying. If you're anything of the opposite of that, I'll laugh and joke with you and brush you off and not take you serious. Like whatever,
Yeah,
I'm not gonna take that nigga serious
that's real.
like that. But you know, um, yeah. So my 5 requirements are definitely emotional intelligence, communication, honesty, and safety,
You gotta be safe.
and
You a black woman in America.
a form of fun. You have to be fun. If any of those things, like, because even though the first four kind of fall under the same umbrella, but it's just very, very important. And if I don't have that, it makes me want to just be like,
Yeah, because you can't be in the house spontaneous going to concerts.
like I'm talking to somebody now. We're
Mhm.
supposed to be like in some type of relationship or
What
whatever.
stage y'all at? The three. Look
Let's
at the paper.
see. It's for me it's number 1.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's supposed to be number 3.
How long y'all been?
But the thing is, I was he told me he was gonna do something and he didn't do it.
Did he take accountability for his
No,
mishap?
he didn't take accountability for it. I didn't get an apology for it, and I didn't get really gaslit. It was like a minor gaslight, like
He
maybe
make it
on
seem like you tripping.
yeah. He made it seem
Can't
like I
stand.
was
Dude
tripping.
shouldn't gaslight.
So
That's
it's
feminine energy
like
from a dude when he gaslight a woman.
so it's like now I feel like how serious do you want me to be? Because you're not serious about me. Because in that moment, whatever you were supposed to do that you told me you were going to do, you didn't do it, and then you didn't communicate that you couldn't do it.
Yeah, communicate.
So now I'm like here, and then it brought me down to here.
That feminine energy. Accountability breeds responsibility. You see how I was 7 minutes late today? This how I couldn't gaslight you. Well, you should have reminded me an hour later. Like
Exactly.
then do you
Like
trip?
I
Well,
don't
wait a
have to
minute.
remind
You know what time
you
you're
know
supposed to
what
be
time
here?
we're supposed to be. Exactly.
No, I said
So you knew you were supposed to do what you said you were going to do,
I take full
and
accountability.
you know you didn't do it, and so now it's like, well, I don't want to talk about this right now. It's the middle of the day, and it's like I don't care what time of day it is. Like
energy.
that don't matter.
Feminine energy. See, I was late today. Like I said, I gotta keep saying it late today. I say, you know, it's on
And
me.
when I be 100% all in, now I'm 95% out because what am I doing?
That is true. And plus, he's supposed to be a leader, right? Men lead. So if I'm the leader, if I'm late, the leader late, it's on you.
Yeah, if I'm late
Thank you.
to this podcast
It's on you.
and
Thank you.
it's my podcast, then it's a problem.
So when I'm dealing with a chick,
and I have to come in and I have to say, sorry, y'all, that's my bad.
that too. And plus, he can use that as a validation. I'd have messed up with chicks before. I say, you know, I'll take full responsibility. It's my fault. How daddy gonna make that up to you?
Not
Shut
daddy.
up. I'm gonna think about
sick
it.
Of you.
But it validates her. Like, how I'm gonna make that up to you? What you want to put my? And I say this via text. What you want to put my mouth on? Shut up. I'm mad at you. And I give her space. 2 days later, I'm ready for you to make it up to me. Or you know where to be.
Oh,
it validates her in a way. Men
How?
Because me taking accountability. Because I'm human. I'm allowed to make mistakes. And how I'm gonna
love
make it up
when
to you because
men
she
take
mad.
Accountability.
Yeah. And I said, you know where to meet me. And where that red. You know, I like you. Like,
and where's the meeting place?
Where else? My bachelor pad. Most likely.
Your house.
Yeah, you know. And then I said, what's your alcoholic beverage of choice? Okay. So am I gonna use caramel or chocolate tonight? Oh my God. LOL.
So you
think you just get that
smash your way out of being responsible?
It don't even have to do with smash. It just be making up. It can be me putting her in a tub with the milk and honey from Amazon, massage her while she's drinking the wine and just playing music. Okay. So by her being pampered, and did she fall asleep in my bed or whatever, I go watch a documentary or whatever. You ain't even have to smash. It's I made it up to her.
That's
true.
Yeah.
Of course, then I wake up, then it's gonna go down. But that's how I had to make it up.
I wake up
because I had bathtub, the milk and honey. She had a glass of wine. I'm massaging, doing a little pampering stuff while music playing.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do.
She lay out. Said, just take a nap. I'm about to go watch something real quick. I'll let you sleep a little bit.
Oh my gosh!
But she know I took accountability. I said, how can I make that up to you? Because she know women know when they dating a dude, he gonna mess up somewhere.
We're human. We're all gonna mess up.
But all they care is about
nobody
accountability.
Is perfect. But as long as you take accountability for your actions, and you're like, you know what?
I was late.
That's my bad. Mm-hmm. I fucked up.
How daddy gonna make it up to you?
How can I make it up to you?
Then
or if you know the person well enough, you just tell them, I'm gonna make it up to you. Or matter of fact, the best apology is change behavior.
That is true.
Just do better next time.
On the other end, when she had to make it up to me.
Oh Lord, I don't want to hear.
You don't want to hear that.
I don't want to hear about.
You do not want to hear that. But we on us your side.
We don't want to hear about that. What do you think of red flags? Are they an amusement park to you, or is it exit door?
Exit door. I got options. You want me to tell you why?
No, I don't want you to tell me why.
Why the red? It's probably gonna help you.
Okay, but do you think that some red flags can be discussed?
Yes, 100%.
And some are just hell no.
Number one, hell no. Bad attitudes, cussing out because it's a
piece. We need good vibes.
Yeah, Because when you at my crib, it's a peace zone. When I'm outside the world like I am now, we can't deal with all that. But
We
when in the crib,
fight outside. When I get
it's
home,
peace. I'm
I
rubbing
just
your
want
feet.
to be relaxed. I want to laugh. I want to cuddle. I want to be a big baby
Thank you.
under my man.
Here's your Jameson and Coke. You might not be hungry. Oh, you want some snacks or something like that.
Right.
Let me rub your feet. The game come on.
Oh, yeah.
Who pissed you off today?
Just listen.
What's on your mind?
Be like, what?
'Cause
You
when she-
probably don't even listen. Be like, for real?
Thank you. You there in their presence.
Yeah.
All right. And plus, we be in the
Aw.
living room. I said, once you get in that bed, you already know what's going down. So might as well get it all out here talking. Shut up. You ain't gonna get. Even though they need plausible deniability. Oh my God, I can't believe you taking my bra. Oh my God, we ain't supposed to be.
That's exactly what we're supposed to be doing. This is
Oh my
exactly
God,
what we're supposed to be doing.
I can't believe you taking my pants. Yes, bitch, I'm taking them panties
You
off.
stupid.
They need that. It gotta be your fault. Y'all fucked. Your fault. Oh my, we weren't supposed to do nothing. But you came out the shower, drying yourself, all looking good. Hang time. I hear girls say that.
You did that on purpose, though. Of course.
I do that sometimes. Like when girls be out, I like pee with the door open, or when I'm taking a shower, I make sure I'm drying. She see me. Little shit like that.
Hey, listen to a dude pee. It be like a never ending.
Yeah.
Like it just sounds like a hollow well.
Yeah. I mean that's what. Yeah. And plus I'm 6'3". I'm 6'3", so.
And I heard somebody say, I don't know if it was you that said it or somebody else say like they pee, like they press harder for the pee to come out to make it sound like it's a lot of pee to make it sound like they dick is big.
Somebody, I didn't say that, but I heard that before.
Why do y'all do that?
But I do that when I go to girl crib and
I just be like, damn, why you gotta pee so much?
Like this one girl, she stayed downtown LA, a high rise, and she had a real nice place, good amenities. All her toilet water was blue, and you talking shit. But anyway, I peed with the door open. She gonna stand there and look like you knew I was gonna come here. And she went and volunteered and looked. I'm like,
I don't want to watch nobody pee.
But she knew what the vibes were that night. She just wanted to take a peek while I was flashing. But yeah, I did it on purpose just so she can. No, okay, there won't be no surprises for her.
I think my red flags is like the same thing that I've been saying. Like lack of communication. Like everything starts with there. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm getting over a narcissist. You know what I'm saying? I'm not only getting over a narcissist in my relationship, and I'm not using that word lightly. This is the only one that I know for sure. I never heard the word until I went to therapy and, healing from that situation. I promise you I'm not using that word lightly. This man has went to therapy himself. He's been diagnosed. He is one. And I am a survivor of a narcissist, but the thing about it is I survived the narcissism not through our relationship. It didn't show until I was pregnant. And then it got worse after my son was born. And now it's just coming around to being some type of normalcy because I know certain cues of when he's trying to do his narcissist thing, which is like gaslight, argue, you know what I'm saying? Spark a conversation that'll lead to another conversation.
Feminine energy.
That may lead to an argument, you know what I'm saying? Making excuses for people disrespecting me and things like that. I had to, because I know what it is, I had to step back and be like, not quick to respond, because that's what they look for. They look for you to respond to their cues of their narcissism.
So that they can be validated.
So they could be validated and things like that. And my aunt would tell me all the time, he just wants your energy. He just want to talk to you. And I'm like, that's so weird to me, because if I don't like somebody and I don't want to be around somebody and you're not serving me in no type of way, I just don't deal with you. But since I thought I had to deal with this person because he's my son's father, I would engage in the BS. Right. And so since I separated myself like over a year ago, it's like now I'm able to see like when you're saying things that'll try to pull me into an argument. So with that, when I'm getting into a relationship with somebody else or dating somebody else, those are the things that I look for.
That's real.
Because those are the things that I know are harmful to me and could be possibly harmful to my son, especially since that's not your biological son. So if we're not communicating properly at the very beginning, it's a turnoff for me. Number one, it's scary for me. I grew up in an abusive household. My father was very abusive to my mother for a very long time. I remember things from me being in kindergarten age up until I was like in middle school. I lived with a dangerous man. So I have trauma from that. I don't want to experience that. I don't want to put my child through that. So when it comes to being in a relationship and dating, my red flags are very much you have to be able to communicate. That foundation of communication, it has to be laid and it has to be
It's a
solid.
skill.
It has to be solid and unbreakable. But there are some red flags that you can talk about.
That is true. Yeah, everything is off the table.
Let's call those burgundy.
Burgundy.
Because
Tell
they
us.
kind of on their way to green, but they still kind of red. So we
Yeah,
could talk
I
about
like that.
those
I ain't never
and
heard
see
that.
if we could like work through it if you're willing to change it. You know what I'm saying? If you're willing to change it or work on it and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? I'm not red flag exempt.
Yeah,
You
100%.
know what I'm saying?
It's
I'm
basically what
not,
you've been through.
yeah, I'm not red flag exempt either. If I'm saying something or doing something that don't sit well with you, please bring it to me
That's real.
in a respectable way, though.
That's where the communication 101
Yeah,
comes in. But like
exactly.
I dealt with women that deal with the same thing as you. One thing that works for me, like I can never be a narcissist because when I'm with a woman, it ain't about me. It ain't about me now. The only
Hmm.
reason it's only about me when I'm in an apartment by myself. That's when it's all about me. When I go in the world, it's about
It's
whoever.
about everybody else.
Because
I'm the
energy is
same way. Well, the only thing that differentiates narcissists from everybody else is empathy. They don't have empathy.
yeah. I have two homies, unfortunate, that are narcissists towards women, and every relationship has been destruction,
It's
destruction,
so crazy
destruction.
because when me and my baby daddy were together and we were in a relationship, I used to tell him all the time, like, you don't have empathy.
You know,
And he was like, I don't know what that is. And I don't feel like I have to do anything that I don't want to do
entitlement,
except for what I want to do.
enti-
And it don't matter what nobody else thinks.
entitle.
Now, fast forward to after our child was born and we both went to therapy, we learned that that's narcissism. But before, when we were just together and just happy and jolly, so I thought, he was like, I'm like, you don't for me being such an empath and so like you say, when I'm
Yeah,
out in the world, I'm thinking of everybody
yeah.
else.
It
I'm
ain't
not
about
thinking
me.
about myself. So when I'm like, you don't have no empathy, like that's weird. And
Yeah.
we didn't have the language.
I was about to get to that because me, I'm not the nicest person in the world. By far,
Hmm.
I'm not.
Oh no, I'm not nice. I'm
Yeah, you're not.
fair.
Yeah, I'm not the nicest,
I'm
but
fair. I'm not nice.
I have so much empathy for people. Me and you went to go out to eat today. I'm in protection mode because if something happened, your family
Right.
like, was you with Rob? What was Rob
When
at when this
I'm
went
with
down?
you and you're with me, we're
Yeah.
responsible for each other,
Oh, why
friends
ain't
and
Rob knock
everything
his
like
ass out?
that.
Why ain't Rob protect you? Why ain't Rob knock his ass out
Exactly.
and go to jail? We want to bail them. Yeah, that's what your your homies, your dad,
Exactly.
who the men in your family gonna ask. Who you was with that?
Exactly.
He's 6'3", 210 pounds. He ain't protect you. So yeah, I'm
Exactly.
not a nice person, but I have a lot of empathy because I want people to be
Yeah.
safe. That's
Yeah.
safety.
If you don't have empathy, if you really look into your spirit and your soul and you just, I don't give a
No, I
fuck.
have a
I just
lot of
want to do what
empathy.
the fuck I want to do.
I'm not the
For me,
nicest.
you're 9 times out of 10 probably narcissist or borderline narcissist. And I don't care what Sassy Santana say. That's a real word and it's a real
It
thing.
is real.
And gaslighting is a real word and it's a real thing. And it's nothing wrong with black folks learning new language and applying it to
It's all
conversation.
this information is out there. Like it's crazy how books can change your life, and then therapy too. We both went to therapy. I
Mm-hmm.
had 2.5 years, and just books, certain books I read. That's why I'm mad giving books for gifts
I
are changing my
love a
life.
book gift.
I
Oh,
showed up
I
to you,
love a book gift.
showed up to your job, gave you the book. It felt
Yes.
good to get that gift.
I said he was the best co-host I ever had because he came to my job and he brought me this book because he know I love Mark
That's
Brunson,
my guy.
The Art of Not Giving a Fuck, and he brought me the sequel.
Thank you. Yeah, exactly. Everything is fucked.
Everything is fucked, and I cannot wait to read it. I'm reading Barbara Lee right now,
Oh, I heard about her.
the former owner of
BT,
BET.
yeah.
Yeah, and then one of my other favorite autobiographies is L.A. Reid.
L.A. Reid. Shout out to
Oh
L.A.
my
Reid.
God, that's such a good book. That's such a good book.
Real.
Mm-hmm.
I'm reading one of Robert Greene's. You know who did the 48 Laws of Power? The Daily
Mm-hmm.
Laws.
I tried to read 48 Laws of Power. Oh my
You need an audio book, but yeah, that book, yeah,
God. That book is a hard read.
it is a hard read, but the stories are good for me. What's a better read is The Laws of Human Nature. His book that came out 3 years. That's a better read.
Okay.
48 Laws of Power are hard to read, but that's why you need an audio book. But the stories make sense.
I got like halfway through it.
No,
I
you
think
need an
that's an
audiobook.
accomplishment.
That is
To
accomplishment
get
for somebody,
halfway
yeah.
through it because it's there's stories and then there's a preface to the story and then there's a follow up to the
Yeah.
story. So
It's a
it's
lot.
kind of like it's a lot, but the lessons
hard
in
read.
the story are very, very good.
That is true.
Very good.
But yeah, I read the book and radio and the audio a couple times. But yeah, that's my favorite author. The Daily Laws.
So when you go out, do
Mhm.
you approach women?
Absolutely, because
You do?
I always
That's
wait for chosen
great.
signals. I'm a I'm a cosmetically challenged handsome nigga. I'm 6'3".
Cosmetically challenged.
I ain't too like this girl came into me years ago. She was drunk. She's a cute girl.
Cosmetically
Nice titties and all.
challenged.
She
Why are
came.
you cosmetically challenged?
Listen. I'm about to explain it to you. She
Okay.
said she was cute, nice titties and everything. Hey, how your day been? She said, see, you ain't too fine. You like cosmetically challenged and handsome at the same time, like in between. Girls don't like pretty niggas. Like too pretty.
I
You
don't
in
like
between.
pretty niggas. I've never been
That's
a
what
fan
she
of
said.
Genuine. Never.
Some of these
I
dudes look
never
too
liked
good.
him
Some men look
facially.
good. Like I saw Shamar Moore at Equinox in LA.
I was
He looks
at
too
his,
good at his.
Listen, shout out to my homegirl. I ain't gonna say her name, but she knows she live in Atlanta. She used to live in LA. But shout out to my homegirl. We went to Shamar Moore's house one
Yeah, he
night.
50. Had his first kid at 50.
We went to his house one night, and he was. I ain't gonna say he was on me because I don't ever.
Did y'all have sex?
No, we didn't. But they was like her and her boyfriend was like, "You should talk to him. You should say something to him." But I've been around celebrities like all my life. Like I give people their space, especially in their own
I don't
home.
like talking to
We're all in the pool swimming, and they're like encouraging me to like talk to him because they like, oh, he like you. But I just never been into that type, like light skin, like Shamar Moore, Genuine.
He looked too like he was in the gym. Women looking at him like that's too
That's too fine.
And he not fully black. He mixed with a lot of other stuff, and that makes which helps.
That's
I mean,
just too fine.
but the girl
That's
came
just
into him,
like
cute girl,
not-
nice titties. This was a couple years ago. You cosmetically challenged fine. I'm
I
like,
got
I like that. And I
lot
gave her
of
a hug.
industry stories though, y'all.
Yeah, she was tall. I gave her a hug so I can, feel. I'm like, that's what.
Oh my gosh.
But that's what he said. So like, let me explain. Get back. I don't want to get off track to when I go out.
ahead.
So I'm cosmetically challenged, handsome nigga. I'm 6'3", in good shape,
Okay.
and I'm not afraid to go up to a chick because if not, I just keep it pushing. So me and my homie Keys was just talking about if a girl ain't give me that vibe, okay, I keep it pushing. But if a woman give you choosing sitting, the women look at a dude when they want you to come over and say something, or he looking kind of right. I get that all the time, even especially on the strip when I go out and just you see from tourists.
Mm-hmm.
But when I get choosing signals and I like the way she look, and I'm gonna go over there and at least say, "What's up? How your day been? Where you from?" I was grab a drink or acai bowl or something because some girls don't drink. Then while I'm putting my number in their phone, where you from? Oh yeah, I'm from Detroit. Yeah, boom, boom, boom. All right, but I'm gonna hit you this week and then get the hell up out of there. Then she might text me like, "Dang, you ain't even stay and talk to me," or she say what she really meant via text because she comfortable behind her phone.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if I get choosing signals, yes.
But that's good, cause let me say this. What are you saying? And I'm gonna and that's what I'm gonna say. And let me say this. It's a lot of women out there that made men think that women don't like to be approached. And yes, the fuck we do. I like men. I like men coming to talk to me. I have not been hollered at in the gym, in the grocery store, in anything.
When it stops, that's when
in
you
a
worry.
long time. And I think that's because
They don't be hollering at you in the gym when you got them spandex.
No.
As you go to Sprouts or Whole Foods.
There's a lot of women that made these men think that approaching women in public is a bad
Those
thing,
the best
and
places.
it's not.
At the gym when she done with her workout getting the smoothie, that's
I'm
the perfect
sweating.
time.
Everything is sticking to me. Like, I know you want to holler at
The
me.
titty sweat, like when she first tried it, right when she getting the smoothie, that's your cue. I don't interrupt workouts.
No, you don't have to interrupt the workout. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm walking through or you walking through, you could wait
Y'all
till
make
I'm
eye
done
contact, yeah.
working out. You know what I'm saying? There's some firemen where I work out at.
That's real. I fist pumped this chick yesterday, Saturday morning. Like she was
That's
looking
good.
good.
That's a good one.
But she took her ear out. Like, no, I just saw you doing your thing. I just want to fist pump. She like, oh, thank you. I try.
That's a good one.
And then I might see her. She gonna saw my face. She gonna see me again. She gonna see me tomorrow morning. I'm going tomorrow
Now they
morning.
want to warm up to you. Now you want to see me 4 or 5 times in the gym before you say something. Who got time for that? Maybe I don't come back. Maybe I'm a visitor. Like if you see a woman out, be respectful. Introduce yourself.
What's the worst that can happen?
Ask her name, and then you shoot your shot.
Simple. My uncle
Please
told me.
don't take every woman's word for the fact that we don't want women to approach us. Approach me.
Simple. My uncle told me that the worst that can happen is she say no, or she got a boyfriend, or she just look you off.
That's it.
If not, keep it pushing.
That's
Robert,
it.
you outnumbered. And you're not on
That's
that.
it.
You above 6 feet, you out. And it's when I go places by myself, so therefore when I go to the bar, everybody sees me. You ever been in a restaurant how the bar is usually in the middle?
Yeah.
I can go to Applebee's. The bar is always in the middle, so I'm
Mhm.
like, I'm gonna just sit at the bar.
I
And
love sitting
all
at the
eyes
bar.
on you. I'm looking
I
nice.
love sitting at the bar.
Thank you. Exactly.
I
Remember,
love
I
that.
told you and Ash what to do, which not be
Yeah.
so like that.
I love sitting at the bar.
But yeah.
Well, we gonna get into some music, and then Rob got a video to play for us.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we get it when the music playing.
We'll get what the aux.
The aux chord. Yeah.
Okay.
We got 5 minutes. We got 5. Yeah, we
You
got
need
5.
5. You need 2. You
No,
need 3. You need
3
5.
minutes.
3 minutes.
4
Okay.
minutes. 4 minutes like Avant.
Okay.
But yeah, at the gym, like Jay, she had that like that under.
We're back.
What
Nigga.
up, dog?
Ay. Let me tell you, Dream Real Revenge of the Dreamers, that's one of my favorite albums.
Which one?
Revenge of the Dreamers. That's one
couple-
of my favorite albums. I love J. Cole. I love
The one that got
Kid. I love I know they have 3. I love number 2. If that's what you're asking me.
Wait, do I have an old score on this? Oh
You-
no, my bad. I'm bugging.
Come on, broski.
It's been a long day.
We back, the Unapologetic J podcast. I'm your host, Jae Michelle, with my co-host, Robert. Robert. You can call him Rob.
It's all good, man.
Real nigga Rob. You feel me? We talking about dating. The levels of dating, requirements, red flags, walking up to women, talking to women. Would you be okay with a woman approaching you and shooting her shot at you?
I actually, yeah, I'm cool with that. But women, like I said, is what I'm about to play. Women don't have game. Their beauty is their game. It's just
Well,
not
go
common.
ahead and press play then.
But this is what women do before I press play. Some women would say something goofy to get your attention, and then you use your skill. Like, let me play the video first.
Yeah.
Okay, you ready?
I said that.
All right.
You don't think that the woman chooses the guy?
No, Jacqueline, let me say what you do. You choose, but it's not a choose like we choose. You choose. It's almost an unsatisfying feeling, your choice, because you have to choose as if you're scratching a lottery ticket. Meaning, you survey the land and go, he's nice, and your skill. This is what I mean. Your skill is to stand there and go, I'll get his attention so that he comes over with his skills. Because you have no skill to get a man. Your skill is your beauty. You don't know how to get a dude. You don't know how to talk your way into nothing. You don't know how to talk your way into happiness. You never had to move and shake and talk and figure shit out and get rejected on a regular basis. You don't. That's not your existence. So of course not. You don't choose a guy. A guy chooses you, and you choose to go.
I actually
Yes.
did. You don't think that the woman chooses the guy?
Yes, that's basically how it is. God rest his soul, Patrice O'Neal, my all-time
Oh
favorite.
yeah, he's amazing. Rest
All
in
time
peace,
is
Patrice.
all time one. He's in my top 5 of comedians, but that's how it is. Because you can go right now at the bar by yourself and you see something you like. You can be like, or you can even just wave like, hey. And then with his skill, let me see if he got communication skills to come over. He can be corny, but or he can have them skills like, you know what, Jay, yeah, Let me take you out next time. Next drink will be on me. All right, I'm gonna be out of town next week. How about the week after? Do y'all can text in between time? That's his skill.
Mm-hmm.
See, I learned from the best because the worst thing a woman, I done got rejected. Woman, okay, well, have a good day. It was nice to meet you. They said, probably, okay, y'all enjoy your night, ladies. Boom.
Yeah.
Keep it pushing.
I think that he was speaking to her specifically.
He said, women.
Yeah.
Don't try to move the goalposts. Women, your skill is your beauty. That's why women put them lashes in, their hair, nails, makeup.
You know, because that's not fair to group all of us like that, because not all of us are like that.
Majority. That
Some
is true.
of
There's
us
exceptions.
do have the skill and the gift of gab to pull them in and keep them in.
That is true. There are exceptions to every rule.
There are exceptions to every rule, but we're going to talk about the bitches who don't know what the fuck they doing. Okay.
Yes.
For those who don't know what they're doing and don't have any personality or any charisma or any depth or any type of something to talk about, then yeah, your only skill is your beauty. And unfortunate to those who don't have any beauty, you just gotta wait for somebody to come by and pick you up.
Yeah. We call them bottom of the ninth chicks.
Bottom of the barrel.
No.
Come scoop you up and uplift you. You know what I'm saying? And that's probably like 85% of women. They just waiting on a man to come and scoop them up. They depending on this fairy tale that my Prince Charming is gonna come get me. No, the fuck he's not. Okay.
Why you lying? Take filters.
No, he's not. That's just like there's a 85% of men who are at the bottom of the barrel, but ain't nobody coming to scoop them up. So the women at the bottom, they got a chance. The men at the bottom just don't. If you just ugly, you ain't got your shit together. Mm-hmm. You ain't got no type of charisma, no type of personality. Baby, you just ain't getting chose out here.
It is. It's sad. It's a lot of my brothers out there. Like
it's a lot of our brothers and sisters out there that's like that.
It's bad.
You know what I'm saying? You just not getting chose.
And they don't dress well too. Like you said that earlier.
You have to be aesthetically pleasing. I don't care what nobody tell you. Looks don't matter. Yes, they do.
They get your foot in the door.
Everything matters. Looks matter. Money matters. Your sex game matters. Your communication skills matter. The way you talk, your charisma, your personality, all of that combined together.
It matters.
Matters.
And get your foot in the door. Then you work off from that. You got something to work with.
You have a lot to work with.
Thank you.
If you don't have those things all together, you're going to lack somewhere.
Mm-hmm. You're going to struggle as a man. Really.
You're going to struggle as a man, as he said, and you're going to struggle as a woman. You're not going to get your bills paid. You're not going to get no gifts. You're not going to get no trips. You're going to sit at the bar. You could go to the lowest of the lowest bars, which is what? Like
Nellis
Joanne's or fucking PTs. You can sit at a PTs and you not even finna get nobody to offer you a $2 shot, honey. Yes, exactly. You're just dumb fo, baby.
Yeah.
But you have to, there is a such thing as pretty privilege, but that's not enough.
That's
you have to have personality.
That's real.
You have to be able to hold a conversation. You have to know. I'm giving y'all a game right now.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? From our stripper days. You feel me?
Wait, you used to be a politician?
For 12 years.
I ain't know that. I ain't know you was a politician. Shit.
For 12 years.
You know, keep going.
You have to know a little bit about everything. And when you're sitting in a conversation with a group of people, I would say men, because I'm talking to women about being a woman and catching the attention of a man. If you're sitting in a group of men having a conversation, knowing a little bit about that conversation will carry you through that conversation. You have to know a little bit about something to have a conversation, to listen to the things you don't know, to attach to the things you do know, and complete a full sentence and make it sound like you know what the fuck you talking about.
That's real. Why you think when I was in Atlanta, 18 years old, strokers in Atlanta, why you think all them strippers make so much money down there? Because they know how to talk and relate to it. It's a game.
It is a game.
You can't just shake your ass.
For 12 years, you can't just shake your ass.
I did not know that.
A lot of girls come into the strip club and the strip game and they think, oh, I just have to dance. No, you're a therapist. You're listening. You're having conversations. You're engaging in conversations that don't have shit to do with you. Where you come from or nothing. This man could be talking about a money market account. He could be talking about sports. He could be talking about at least know what a field goal is in sports. That's a touchdown.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about, Jay. I did not know you was a retired
politician. At least know that.
That's real.
I hang on to my Clippers. I love my Clipper
Thank you.
Nation. They may never go to the championship. They just lost season.
Yeah.
They just lost round one.
Kawhi not available.
They
the best
just
ability is
lost
available.
round one. But
Exactly.
when
You
I
know
was
that.
before I was a Clipper fan, you know what I'm saying? They got famous when you had those three. You had the ginger, you had the short man, and you
Chris
had
Paul.
the big one. You know what I'm
DeAndre
saying?
Jordan. See, you know something.
Yeah,
see?
they had. But see, I can talk about sports because I've been a Clipper fan. I've been to games. I've been to Laker games. I can converse about sports.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I dibble and dabble in the stock market through Acorns, through Robinhood. Nothing major, but I know the
like
basic
Acorns.
lingo. You know what I'm saying? If somebody can talk about, I'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, I got, you know and those dividends that they gave out, I know, you know what I'm saying? You gotta know shit like that.
Yeah, you know what the S&P 500 is.
You gotta know shit like that.
You invest in the top 500 companies, you know that stuff.
You know a little bit about a lot. You don't know everything. And then when somebody try to teach you something, you absolutely listen, like, oh my God, I didn't know that.
And that's where you tap in your feminine.
Men love teaching women things.
Thank you. And the way you be listening, that's when you tap into your feminine. And plus, you didn't watch games and chill with a dude that had a conversation about all the stuff you just mentioned.
Now, if you somebody that don't know shit and you failed at something,
you're going to get fucked and left.
You cannot tell me nothing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you talking about
I'm talking about a man. You can't tell me nothing. It's one thing to fail and learn. It's another thing to fail and keep failing. If you fail and keep failing, you can't tell me nothing.
Understood.
And that just goes for people in general.
Yeah. But
if you're a man and you should listen to me, you should be submissive to me. Like, you're not leading me into destruction, honey.
I ain't never told no woman you should be this and that. I told her what I failed at and what things I like. But when dudes tell women, oh, you need to do this, and it goes back to slight narcissism in a sense. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. But yeah.
But if you are a woman and you don't have a skill outside of your look, then you're probably not going to get far. And if you do, the furthest you'll probably get is a rich man's wife.
Yeah, you're going to get dropped off.
It's a rich man's wife, and a rich man's wife is you're going to take the lifestyle that's given to you with he's going to do whatever he want to do and say whatever he want to do, and you ain't got no say so, honey. Because you're a kept
all your
woman.
bills going to be kept woman. All your bills going to be paid. Your car note, you're going to be driving that Beamer. You ain't going to have the problems of 98% of women, but you kept women. You're not gonna, those women are not that happy.
The incentive
you said 1 minute
to shut the fuck up and not say nothing.
That's real.
And let me do what I want to do. But, you know.
That's real.
To each his own.
To each his own.
Thank y'all for tuning in to the Unapologetic Jae podcast. I am your host, Jae Michelle, with my co-host, Robert, Rob, to the niggas.
Cosmetically challenged, handsome nigga.
This episode is brought to you by iFlywear, iFlywear.com. Go get your lashes. Go get your lash accessories. Having a sale right now. Everything must go $5 sale. So
and put them lashes on right, because if your lash fall in your mimosa at brunch, he gonna be like, I'm wild.
Bye, y'all.